Welcome back to Squawk on the Street. So a jury has found Sam Bankman-Fried guilty of all 7 criminal counts against him. And now the FTX founder faces a maximum sentence of 115 years in prison. Let's bring in our Kate Rooney, along with Eamon Javers, here to discuss, Kate, about what happens next and what will determine how much he gets.
So one of the big things we're waiting for is sentencing. That should come at the end of March. But then there's also this other criminal indictment about campaign finance violations. We heard a lot of the evidence in this trial that was related to that. So it could actually play into sentencing. I was just on the phone with a legal expert who said that Judge Kaplan's sentencing could also take that into consideration and say that it's relevant evidence and that would potentially add years to the sentence as well. The max sentence is 115 years. But we heard from some of his top lieutenants who testified that he took customer money and some of that was spent on campaign finance and done illegally and done in ways that hid where it was coming from and hid some of the
And those are
recipients.
separate charges?
Separate charges, but the evidence, we've already gotten a lot of what we would theoretically hear in this other trial.
Eamon, what part of it are you following? You've covered a number of these court cases and some of the legal ramifications as far as what happens next.
Yeah, look, this, I think, is the beginning of Chapter 2 of the crypto story, right? Chapter 1 runs from 2009 until yesterday, right? It's this gradual run-up and then really shocking run-up in crypto valuation during the pandemic, ending with Sam Bankman-Fried's fraud and now conviction. And then the question is, what is Chapter 2 going to look like for cryptocurrency going forward, right? How will the crypto community sort of build a business that strips out some of the sort of larceny that's been a regular theme of crypto, going back to the days of Silk Road and through Sam Bankman-Fried, and now into a world where they can say this is an asset class built on something that's real, that has a real business model. And to make a use case for crypto that's something other than just an investment based on the greater fool theory. They have to build a use case that says this is a useful tool to solve a problem in the real world. And I think there's a lot of pieces of this technology that ultimately can do that. Blockchain is a pretty compelling technology. The idea of a public ledger is compelling. There are a lot of business ideas floating around out there. But nearly 15 years into the story of cryptocurrency, we don't have real-world applications where this is being used in the real economy as anything other than a speculative asset right now. Chapter 2 for crypto is going to be solving that problem, building it into the real world.